Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My name's Janice. I'm a Thermomix consultant. I'm just showing you what I'm cooking for tea today using my Thermomix in manual mode. So up until now I've just been cooking same old and doing videos, but I'm going to put a bit more thought into it and really try and choose recipes to video of things that I really love. And then also I'm going to be picking new things that I haven't tried before. Today I am going for an old recipe that I cooked when I first bought a Thermomix. I mean, this is a bit of a trend. I've been doing this lately, just really going back through my the recipes that I'd printed out and saved in my folder that we ate a lot. So this one here we haven't had for a little while. We probably haven't had it for like 6 months, but it is off the Skinnymixers website, one of her free recipes, and it's coconut curried sausages. So this is an all-in-one meal. You use the mixing bowl, the simmering basket, and the aroma to cook everything at once, and then you mix it together and eat it, and it is delicious. So all my family love this. And we're going to start off with 1 kilo of sausages. So these are just pork sausages. So obviously you can use whatever sausages you'd like. And I'm going to lay them in the baroma, just the dish. And I'll show you what I'm doing. Hang on. I'm going to lay them in like that. Just ladder them up to give them airflow. And while they cook right here, so I shall do that. And I shall try and show you this without all my sausage stack collapsing. Hang on. That's like that. Just crisscross them in a stack all the way. So that's lots and lots of airflow around the sausages. And we're going to put that aside. So I'm just going to pop it over here. And I'll fiddle with that in a minute and get it right. Okay. So now we want to weigh the rice into our simmering basket. Check. No, nothing in there. Right here. So we're going to use basmati rice. And we need, I just need to drag this a bit closer. We need 300 grams, and then I'm going to rinse it. This recipe here freezes really well. You add either, like you can add green vegetables, sometimes I put frozen spinach in, sometimes I put frozen peas, depending on what I've got in the fridge. Today I've got, in the freezer, today I've got peas. So I'm just going to go and rinse that, and I'll be back. Okay, so we just ran the rice under the tap until the water ran clear, and now we're going to move on. We've got to add, you can either add butter or oil. I'm going to add oil. And they want 30 grams. Okay. We were supposed to put the onion in first. So it says 1 small onion cut in half. I've got 2 tiny onions cut in half. So what we're going to do is chop the onion and then you add the oil in, but I'm just going to chop it with the oil because we're going to saute it. Okay, so we go back here and we want to chop for 2 seconds, speed 6. Okay, get my spatula. So that's that. Rightio. I'm just going to scrape that down. 5 minutes, 100 degrees. Speed 1. Measuring cup off. Right. 5 minutes, 100 degrees. Speed 1. I'll be back in 5. Okay, so once the onion is finished sauteing, we're going to add the curry powder and cook that for a minute. So we've got, how much we got? 1 to 2 tablespoons of this Bubba's curry powder. Now I'm nearly out. It's quite sad, really. Because you can't buy this where we live. But that's okay. I'll be going somewhere soon where they'll sell it. Okay, so I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of Bubba's. Okay. And then we're going to pop the lid on. Now here, I'll just show you in along. Oh, you can't really see, I've covered it. That's the sauteed onions. What did I say? 1 minute, 100 degrees, speed 1. So we're just going to do 1 minute, 100 degrees, speed 1. And what I was saying before, before my train of thought left without me, was I'm going to be a bit more careful about what recipes I choose to make. So if there is anything that you would like to see me cook, please let me know. I'm more than happy to try out new recipes myself. I mean, I love trying new recipes. The hardest thing about deciding what to cook is the decision. But anyway, with the TM6, you can't use the high heat mode. You can only use that in the recipes that are on Cookie-Doo, where in the guided cooking you can't use it as a standalone mode. So I couldn't use the high heat mode to saute those onions. Okay, so next we are going to, now we're going to add all the rest of the sauce ingredients. Okay. So we're going to weigh in water. We want, how much water? Add water. It doesn't tell me how much water. Oh yes, it does. 2 tablespoons of stock concentrate and 850 grams of water. So if you don't want to use stock concentrate, you can just use stock. Oh yeah, that's nearly enough. And then we want 2 tablespoons of stock concentrate. This is beef stock paste. There is a video that I've made when I made this. I will link it down below if I remember. So we're adding water, stock concentrate and tomato paste. So we want 60 grams of tomato paste. Perfect. Water, stock, concentrate, tomato paste. Then we're going to put the simmering basket with the rinsed rice, which I've had draining, in. Lid on. Now I'm pretty sure we think we put the, oh yeah, we put the aroma tray in place with the sausages. And then we are going to 20 minutes, aroma temperature speed 4. So right here, so it is, oh, not that. 20 minutes. So this is the opportunity I have to step away, clean up the mess I've made so far, and be ready for the next step. And I can probably even sit down and have a cup of coffee or something as well. Rightio, I'll be back in 20. Alright, so we're back. So we've got to check the sausages. Oh, that's warm. Okay. So there are our sausages, they're cooked. I'm just going to leave them sit for a minute, but I'm going to peel them and chop them up. But we'll keep going. So it says, do not drain the liquid. We've got to remove the rice. Okay. So the rice is, oh, hang on, let me just stir that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this over here so I don't burn myself. So, I mean, I stirred this once during the cooking time. Right, so we're going to put that into a thermoserver to keep warm while we keep going. So I'll put that there. And then this is our curry sauce. It's still in the Thermomix. So we've got to leave that in there. Then we're going to put the butterfly in. Alright. And then we're going to return the sausages. I'll just put that away. See if I can, how many times I can burn myself. Okay. Or cut myself with the knife. Here we go. So I just cut it up into just chunks like that. It says to use thin sausages, but I really like the thick sausages from the butcher for this. I do peel them because otherwise you get that, you know, the skin sort of floating around in your sauce and it's not delicious. Oh, these are warm. Oh, the skin must be off that one. No, that one's got no skin either. So there are quite a few skins in the Verona dish. So it says to add the sausages back in, then insert the butterfly, add sausage, coconut cream and peas. So it is a can of coconut cream. I don't use any brand in particular, I just usually buy the one that's on special. Even the generic brand coconut creams are okay. Yeah. I don't know how many peas that was just the end of a bag, but it said 200 grams. Okay, so now, like that, we'll put the lid on. 8 minutes, 100 degrees on the slowest speed. I'm pretty sure in reverse, yes. Eight minutes, 100, oh okay, right here, 100 degrees in reverse on that slowest stirring speed. That's just the spoon. Rightio. So I am going to pop this in my big oval thermoserver because I'll pour the sausages over the top. Don't know if I showed you the rice. It's full of all those beautiful spices, or the curry powder and that we put in there that we cooked it with, and it is really delicious. So this is an all-in-one meal, and it freezes beautifully, freezes and reheats beautifully. It does make a large batch, so we usually have lots of leftovers in the freezer. Oh yeah, I will be back in 8 minutes. Okay, we're back again. Now this is the rice. That's quite a lot of rice. It's supposed to be quite. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pour this over the top of the rice. Hang on, let me read what it says. Yep, I'm good. I've done everything I'm supposed to. So it is quite a runny sauce. And so you haven't done anything wrong when it's quite watery. But the look at that. The rice absorbs it all. I'm going to make a mess. Now these ones are like your supermarket sausages, the really processed ones. The butcher's sausages, like your fresh sausages, your butcher type sausages, they are delicious. But this is good too, and this is all I had was these processed sausages. And I'll just grab a fork. And I'll tell you how I did. I'll get a little bit of rice, some peas, and only a little piece of meat. that is really nice. I mean, I just love the rice. The rice is my absolute favourite part, and I just stuck that fork back in there. Anyway, it's only my family eating it, so. I will pop a link to this recipe in the description. It's a free recipe off the Skinnymixers website. So if you haven't made this, this is a really, really nice winter comfort food type dish. Rightio, if you like the video, could you please give it a thumbs up, pop over to my channel, subscribe, and I really hope I'll see you for the next video.